She had merely placed a doll beside her daughter, never imagining that in the blink of an eye, her daughter's neck would be strangled until it bled. Enraged, the grandmother flung the doll to the floor, unaware that disaster would soon engulf the family, for this doll, bought from a street vendor, harbored an evil spirit within. 5 years passed in a flash. Yoshie's daughter grew into a young child. Everyone had forgotten about the eerie doll in the closet. But one day, a marvel rolled into the junk room, and the doll was brought out again by her daughter. Strangely, the doll's hair had been short 5 years ago, yet now it had grown long and thick. Even more terrifying, its fingernails had grown significantly longer. Seeing her daughter playing so happily, Yoshie didn't think much of it. But unexpectedly, after that, her daughter seemed possessed. She carried that doll everywhere she went. Yoshie was utterly helpless. That night, as Yoshie slept, a figure slowly entered the room. Without a word, it crawled into Yoshie's bed. This startled Yoshie greatly. Afterward, she sensed something sinister about the doll, to prevent further scares. After her daughter left for school, Yoshie stuffed the doll into a trash bag, and tossed it downstairs without hesitation. She believed this would end the terror. But no sooner had she returned home, than a knock sounded at the door. Puzzled, Yoshie went to investigate, and discovered the doll had somehow returned. Furious, she began smashing it without a word. But after exhausting herself, she discovered the doll had somehow ended up on her daughter's bed. Only then did Yoshie realize she had been beating her own child. This revelation left Yoshie utterly paralyzed with fear. Fortunately, it had all been a nightmare. Yet the familiar knocking sounded again the next moment. Confused, she opened the door to investigate, only to find the doll truly back at her doorstep. It turned out Yoshie hadn't sorted her trash properly, so the sanitation workers had returned it. Seeing the workers still handling garbage, Yoshie rushed over and handed them the doll. She thought this would finally keep it away for good, but barely 10 minutes later, a piercing siren wailed from downstairs. Instantly, Yoshie sensed something was terribly wrong. Sure enough, when she rushed out onto the street, she saw a sanitation truck had malfunctioned, trapping a worker's leg inside. Just as Yoshie was too terrified to look up, her daughter emerged from behind the curtain, clutching the doll. It seemed she could never escape the sinister doll. The next day, her daughter suddenly insisted on playing hide and seek. Yoshie reluctantly searched for her daughter, only to find a pair of small hands on the washing machine. Before Yoshie could react, fortunately, her daughter only suffered minor scrapes. Seeing this, her husband urged Yoshie to get checked too. The results revealed Yoshie had severe depression. Her husband suggested hospitalization, but Yoshie had one demand: that the doll be disposed of immediately. She believed all the strange occurrences were connected to the doll. Her husband called a nearby temple, intending to have the doll burned there, but the temple stated their monthly offering quota was full, and burning it would have to wait until next month. However, after her husband sent a photo of the doll, the temple called back immediately, urging him to bring the doll immediately. This sudden reversal made him sense something was amiss. He tried searching the name on the doll's packaging, and was astonished to discover it was crafted by a renowned ancient artisan. The artisan had made the doll to commemorate his deceased daughter. Meanwhile, the grandmother was putting her granddaughter to sleep. Seeing the child had fallen asleep, she went to the living room to get a drink of water, but after taking just one sip, she noticed the water smelled foul. As she poured it out, her granddaughter inexplicably appeared in the living room. The grandmother intended to pour her a glass of milk, but the child climbed onto her back instead. When the grandmother carried her back to the bedroom, she discovered the granddaughter was already asleep in her bed. This startled the grandmother so much, she quickly shoved the terrifying doll into the storage closet, and told her son about this eerie incident. Upon hearing this, her son rushed straight to his mother's house, but unexpectedly, just then, a strange noise came from inside the house. Seeing the storage closet door seemed to be opening, the grandmother mustered her courage and pushed the door open, only to discover it was the malfunctioning robot vacuum. But just as she was about to leave, she realized the doll had vanished. Sensing danger, Grandma rushed back inside to check. To her horror, her granddaughter had also disappeared. Terrified, Grandma dashed outside to search for her granddaughter. A ride-sharing driver then mentioned he had just seen 2 children running toward the bridge. Hearing this, Grandma was instantly terrified. She hurried straight to the bridge,